All right, here we go. Go ahead and show the tiles. Oh, excellent draw. Room full. Having some nice shapes here. Penchan kind of sucks, but oh, and Watora opening early. Yeah, Watora maybe we'll get a fast hand here. He's kind of lacking shapes right now, but I mean, with a couple of draws, maybe we'll erase what Remy's got here. Yeah, Piccolo's hand not bad either. Yushika not bad at all. Yeah, Yushika's not bad either. Yeah, really just comes down to who gets a couple good draws first. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Oh, dropping the Penchan, keeping this 3-3-4-6-8. Yeah, makes sense. Penchan just sucks. Well, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kind of treating. Well, having having this 3-5-6-8 shape. Yeah, that's like it's kind of like an extended Yankan. Also having the 1 here. Pretty nice complex shape. Oh, the third 9. Okay, that was a nice draw for Rishka as far as efficiency is concerned. I think Rishka is 1 away now, but for not a good weight really. Either way, it's going to end up on a Kanchan weight. That is so. Let's see. Oh yeah, Rishka just dropped that. Didn't go for the upgrade on the weight. Just dropped that 5. Oh, there's also that would be a Huritan. That's probably the major issue there. Oh, Wodora kept that 1 and dropped the 7 mon. Yeah, a bit of doesn't really need that 7. I mean, it could be useful to upgrade that Kanchan shape, but I guess that was kind of a Sakigiri there, because certainly the 6-7-7-8 could be used to replace the 5-7 pin if it gets drawn into. But yeah, I think the issue that Wodora has is the fact that well, there is 1 of the Dora discarded. So I don't know. I don't know if Sakigiri is warranted there or not, really. One Rishka taking in the 7-8. Yushika has a better Ishan 10 now than before, I believe. All right. Still no one in Tempai after all this time. Or wait, actually, Piccolo is in Tempai on the 3-4. That's just a headless Ishan 10, I believe, but it was not accepted. I mean, it still was an Ishan 10, but the headless Ishan 10 was not accepted. This is I wonder. I'm not sure about if that's more efficient or not. Well, yeah, I think yeah. Rishiga didn't have a pair. That's the issue. So yeah, it totally makes sense to keep that, I think. Oh, now Rishiga thinking about dropping the east here. Probably, it's getting really late in the hand is the thing. But it is safe to drop the east. 2 of them have been dropped already. 3 of them, all 3 of them, is 100% safe. So yeah, Rishiga. I'm not sure what Ishika was doing there actually. Why keep the east and drop the 9? Because I feel like, yeah, I kind of want to go back and look, but obviously, you got to keep on going. Oh, well, I'm a little bit sick. It's probably kind of obvious. Otara's got an excellent hand here and a decent draw there to start with. Sorry to Ishanten. So yeah. Now, not perfect Ishanten, but has nice shapes all aside from this Dankan, which is a little bit irritating to have. Oh, now moving towards the simples possibility. Simples doesn't seem too likely, but could happen. Actually, this is 2 away, isn't it? I don't know why I thought it was 1 away. There's only 1 complete sequence. It's being dumb. Yushka opening on the south. Yushka pretty close as well, also 2 away, but has the advantage of being able to open. Hmm. Oh, look at Remy's hand. Very nice. Very nice so shapes. 5-5-5-5-6. Also 2 away. I guess that's somewhat helpful. That 3. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, I see. That was it. Was two draws in a row. Okay, I was thinking like, what was I? Was I correct about about aviation? But no, I wasn't. Yeah, waiting on the 8-mon. I wonder if Watora would have taken that if they weren't the dealer. It's not a bad way, the 8-mon. Yeah, I just got that. Any Ura? 1 Ura. Yeah. A little bit of points exchange, not a big deal really. Pretty nice shapes here. It's all right anyway. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. The more I look at it, the less good it is. A second draw of Adora. Yeah, if I was Watora here, he's like, if only there was a way. Oh, there we go. There's the open. Maybe I can get a third Dora. So I think if the Dora drops here, and even this, the 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So Watora did take that. Because it really does sort of move towards. I guess the issue is you're very likely to end up with just having these 4 because you need to get the Chun in order to win. So where's your pair going to come from if not the 4? So it'd be really nice to draw the 5, the 7, and the 3 here. To have a way to be able to take the pawn on the 4s. But even the 3 on hand is worth a lot as dealer. It's not quite. It'll be 5,800 unless Watora gets a con or something. Need to look at the other hands too. I didn't keep the 9. Yeah, Yushka actually pretty close here. Yushka 1 away. And Watora also 1 away, but for not as good a way. It needs the Chin at some point. Seems kind of likely to get it though, given with Remy just drew. So I feel like Remy probably going to drop this Chin at some point. We'll see. I mean, Remy may just, especially if Yushka reaches, then Remy might just keep on dropping things that are safe, and maybe it'll just happen that the Chin never comes out because of that. That's possible. But Remy is also getting kind of close, so may actually drop it into Tenpai. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's a nice draw for Yushka. That's Tenpai, isn't it? Yeah. Waiting on the 2-5. Oh, okay. Gonna deal in here? No. Yes. I don't know why I said no. Yeah, got the Ura. Yikes. Okay. That's a big deal right there. That may be a game decider, even though it's only East 3. That was big. Oh, Watora's got a nice hand to start with though. What we got there? 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. Very nice. Very nice shapes in mon tiles. So tile's not terrible. Like, the penchan's not great, but 668 is not bad. Another 7. Okay. So this is looking like it could be Shinisu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, certainly. Watora, if given the chance to start pawning and cheating, especially a pawn on the 7 mon, would be really nice. I mean, it would kind of break up the 5-6, but yeah, maybe a chi on the 7 might be better. I don't know. Either way, it kind of breaks up the hand, but it'd be hard to resist taking it. Yushika might just win on this double east though. That east likely to come out from Piccolo. If Piccolo draws another east, that'll be the end of both their hands. But well, I mean, Yushika maybe will just Richi, and Piccolo could call the Haku. So actually, it wouldn't be the end of either hand, but it would certainly slow them both down. Oh, nice draw for Yushika. That 8 kind of sucks there. This is Ishanten. Kind of a bad Ishanten. So if Yushika opens on the east, wouldn't be terrible, but wouldn't really advance the hand at all. Just get that free 2 hun. Gonna take it, right? Yeah. It's not the ideal call for the double east, but still got to take it, right? I was thinking of keeping. Yeah, I feel like dropping the 8 mon is really obvious there. Was thinking of dropping the 2-4. I guess is the only other real possibility. But I don't. Yeah, that seems a little bonkers to me. And there's Tempai. Wait on the 2. Yeah. But yeah, it's very upgradable. Can draw the 1 or the 5, or draw several mon tiles, like the 3, 6, 9, or I mean, other ones that wouldn't really be an upgrade to them. Yeah, there's the Nobutan 2-5. Okay, yeah, just gonna be a 2 hun. Oh, okay. Piccolo actually gets waiting just on the 7 mon. So yeah, definitely Yushika has the advantage here. Thinking about changing the weight here. That isn't changing the weight. No, it's changing to a 3-6. Yeah, I'm a dummy. Yeah, just was being defensive against that Ricci there. Didn't want to drop the 2 pin being safe. Obviously, that's the reason that was dropped. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, Matora getting the pair of chin there. Yeah, Matora's very close actually. But here's the thing: is that Watora is also in last, so is probably thinking like more value is needed and maybe unwilling to open here. Yeah, I think Watora is really thinking about a closed hand. And if the chin is dropped, I'm skeptical if that would even be taken. That's a nice draw here. Very, very excellent for keeping this hand alive. From our perspective, seeing how close Watora is, that 5 actually gives Piccolo a chance of completing first, waiting on the 7 pin, or waiting on the 2-5 with the chance of just waiting on the 7 pin. Gonna take this Ricci? I think you may as well. No, not taking it. And staying Yakulus. Just didn't want to take that 7 pin weight. I feel like, I don't know. Okay. 5-8 weight for Matora. And Piccolo may end up dealing into Piccolo being very defensive. But yeah, maybe Piccolo will end up. So I wonder if Piccolo draws the 7 pin, will we see a counter Ricci, or will the defensiveness? I think we might see Piccolo just deal in here. Yeah, I think it's coming out. Oh no. Yeah, being very defensive. So the thing is that Watora is likely to just sumo here, and that's going to hit Piccolo the hardest. So I think a bit more aggressiveness on Piccolo's part is warranted, and could even take that. Could even take a 7 pin weight, even after even chasing the 3 Shi. I get the six Mondora is a little scary. Eh. If Motora wins on sumo here and it's like a mangan or something, yeah, it could be rough for the dealer. Oh, I guess we're likely just going to go to exhaustive here. Oh, not going to take this con, right? Yeah. Be pretty wild to take that con. Doesn't know what to drop here. Gonna run out of time. Oh, deals in. Oh, that was Haite. Be big. Ohote. Actually, not that big. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be bigger. That's not that big a deal. A minor exchange of points didn't actually change. I mean, it brought Piccolo out of first, but it didn't bring Watora ahead of Piccolo. I need to take a break for like 10 seconds. Okay, just needed a coughing break. Oh, nice draw. That's the third pair actually. But Rummy's hand looking nice. But that was a nicer draw for Watora, I think. Didn't actually have a good pair situation. Yeah, Watora's hand looking pretty nice actually. That 7 not really helpful. Yeah, this Ishan 10, right? Not a great Ishan 10, but drawing the like the 3 mon would be really nice for Watora to get a 2-5 weight. Um, and Yushika is also very close in having a really valuable hand. So I think Yushika is probably going to push here, right? Got Ishan 10 for your hand with 2 Dora in it. So yeah, I expect yeah. Yushika ended up and just with a Rishi only hand, Rishi 2 Dora. But I mean, Yushika having 2 Dora means that Watora doesn't have them, which really limits how scary that Rishi can be, which I think is a large part of why Yushika feels okay pushing against the Rishi, um, even even without knowing it's a significant value. Piccolo, I think Piccolo seems to be playing pretty defensively. I don't think that Tuso was safe though. Okay, Yushika gathering up more points. Okay, we're already in South 2. This is a pretty fast game. Tora starting off a pretty nice hand. 3 pairs. Could be better. Nice draw. Um, Yushika. Yushka also pretty good. I have a few pairs in there, but in that 2-2-3 situation, it's just fine. That 6-0 doesn't really help. Actually, you're seeing a lot of pairs altogether. Okay, Remy Fool, I think, has a pretty good advantage if that Haku comes out, because it'll take these pair heavy hands a while to develop. I got that Yankan. Yeah, Watora still needs a couple tiles here. Okay, that Haku is going to come out pretty soon, I think. And I think that Watora is keeping the Haku here more as a safety tile than anything else. So I expect it'll come out very soon when Watora is pushing as the dealer. Yeah, just kept it for like one turn as like a safety. Yeah, and I feel like if it were me, I probably would have just dropped it right away because being the dealer in South 2 and behind in third place, like I don't feel like there's much point to play defense. Oh, nice draw for Watora. That's gonna be one away now, right? And in that Samenchan. Unfortunately, that's still two away. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what is with me in thinking that something is one away when there's only one complete shape in there. Okay, now it's one away. And drop in the 5. Okay. Oh, now there's a chance of Itsu. So is Watora going to agree and go after the Itsu? Thinking about it, I think. Yeah, decide not to. Decide it's not worth. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's like it's pretty. It requires both an upgrade and getting into Ishanten. So it's like it's not that big of a sacrifice to say drop the one so, but it is a significant sacrifice to efficiency to do that. So Watora, I think, saying like it's too late in the game. I'm not gonna screw around. Just drop the 9 so. Don't try and have crazy dreams. Oh, and got the 2. Okay, excellent. Yeah, taking the late Ricci makes sense. I think it's just Pinfu, and unfortunately that Ipatsu got broken. Ondushka is just opening for an empty Tempai, just to get the points in exhaustive. K10. Or is there some? No, I don't think there's any way that can become a hand. Piccolo holding on to all those weights. And that K10 getting dealt into multiple times. Hate to see it. Oh, Piccolo actually getting a serious hit, just from that Noten, almost in fourth from it. Pretty bad. Oh, look at this. Okay, so this is some points here. And starting out, is it 2 away? Now it's 2 away, I think. Just lacking shapes is the thing. Well, it's 1 away. It's wait, no, hold on. Till 2 away. 2. Like I cannot get this worked out. What's 1 away and what's 2 away right now? Is it because I'm sick, or is it just because I'm dumb? But yeah, if Watora needs some luck here to race. Oh no, Remy's hand is kind of garbage. I mean, it's like technically 2 away, but it definitely seems like Watora is probably not feeling good about it. But from our perspective, like it looks not that great. Watora just needs Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's 100% impossible to open in this hand, but you wish so much that you could open. But yeah, I mean, just two ways, drawing one at a time, just hoping against hope that you manage to get to Tempai with these three Dora as dealer. Just steal first here. Oh, and there's a nice draw. There's the one away. How far away is Yushka? Yeah, Yushka drawing that 5 is pretty helpful. It makes these Mon shapes pretty nice for Ishanten. But if that that Hatsu may not come out, Remy holding on to it for Honitsu. So yeah, Remy might hold on to that the whole game, just never reaching Tempai for this Honitsu. So we'll see. Oh, and yeah, look at that. Oh, that's Tempai, isn't it? Waiting on like the 9. No, that's not Tempai. I don't know why I can't get this straight. Oh boy. But yeah, Remy actually very close now with that. Yeah, that was so lucky. That was like a pair of lucky draws, and this is still one away, but nicer shapes now. Oh, actually, yeah, just dropping the. Wouldn't it have been better to drop the 4? I guess not. I guess it's better to keep the 2-2-4. Like I don't know. This is another thing that gives me trouble. Like the 2-2-4 versus the 5-6-7-7-8-8. Like that's five. Like I don't actually. I'm not sure because that's a very complicated shape. 5-6-7 next to 7-8-8. It's not just comparing 7-8-8 and 2-2-4. Okay, another pair. Um, I think you can just drop the 4 here or drop the 2. Oh, dropping the 1. Huh. I wonder why. Well, I mean, it is Ishan 10 for Chitoi, but I guess Watura just gave up on this hand. I mean, it would at this point it is so late in the hand that it seems kind of unlikely to win. But I mean, the um the tragedy, of it. Yeah, unfortunately. Um, is anybody even in Tempai? I don't think anybody is. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Well, that happened. Yeah. Oh well. Piccolo maybe get a bit of a comeback here with that chin. Get the chin and maybe call the 7 as well for a Mangan. Maybe steal a really strong second place going into South 4. And a chance to steal first. We'll see. We'll see if the Haga comes out. Seems very likely it will. Looking at the distribution of tiles here. Okay. And Watora having a bunch of pairs over here. We'll see if Watora goes for Chitoi again. If we can call that going for Chitoi the last hand, that seems more like a fold into Chitoi in the last few tiles. It doesn't really count. But Yushka, already very close, already one away for a simple hand. That doesn't really accomplish anything that didn't get a repeat. Well, that's a little bit helpful. Allows them some extra calls into Tempai. That's useless. So yeah, Piccolo has a chance here to steal some points, but Yushika may just kill it. We'll see how soon Watura drops the Haku or not. Still has 4 pairs. Yeah, Watora is not drawing a fifth pair. And I wonder so Watora did not call this East. I think Watora had two East at the time, but didn't call this East. Is that indicating Chitoi? I'm curious what exactly Watora is going for. Pull the chat back up here. Did we do we have we have Tempai here, right? On the two, just the 2-5. Yeah. The 7. Hold on. So right, the 7 deal the 7 deals into Remy, and the 2 and the 5 deal into Yushka. I was just getting confused there for a second. So Remy is not going to get that 7 ever. Um, Piccolo could still get some value here. So this is just Richidora. Maybe we'll get an Ura or two as well. Say Dushika. We'll see if Dushika maybe will just fold here, or the 6 is safe. Yeah. So we'll see if Dushika is willing to push or not. The 5 is certainly not safe. But yeah, willing to push it for the end of the hand here. This Haku. Okay, so this weight here is on the 3 in Haku, right? Okay. That's okay. Yeah, again, exhaustive. Really changing things. The scores below for us are so close that yeah, the 10 and no 10 are really like making a huge effect here in the placements. I guess the effect has been that they just even everybody out. But yeah. Okay. I think Iwatura's hand is actually okay. Like it doesn't look great, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes, one more draw, and Watura will have a pretty strong hand. Remy again opening with kind of like nothing, but if Remy wins a small hand here, it certainly will have a huge effect potentially on the end placements. So you can understand pushing here pretty hard with just Yakuhai. That's helpful. Another pair having opened already, and I think Yushika's thinking just a little bit. Actually, I mean that's not really helpful anyway. Oh, not keeping the Tuso. Yeah, I think because of the Dora here, Yushika doesn't want to buff up the shape. Wants to draw next to the 7. Yeah. So like Yushika is not saying, okay, I can buff up this shape or this shape. I want to draw next to the 7, so I want to like leave that. Once I draw next to the 7, I'm going to want to drop one of these shapes anyway. So and if Yushika draws the 8 so, then opening will not really be that appealing of an option. So I wonder if that's why Yushika didn't want to open on the 2 there. But did open on the well, I guess just like didn't want to open on the only pair. Oh. Okay, I was hearing a bunch of beeps, but it was nothing. Oh yeah, and I missed Piccolo getting an upset there. Yeah, Piccolo could steal first here. Um, Hand doesn't seem great for it, but we'll see. Let's see what the first few draws are. 4 pairs now, huh? Yeah, so could certainly win a Chitoi here and get enough points to just steal first. Or I mean, the shapes are not. I mean, are not terrible for just getting a normal hand. We'll see. Yushika could open on the chin there, which will really put pressure on Piccolo to try and put something together fast. Oh, Watora opening on the south. Yeah, Watora actually is already pretty close. Already one away, all right? Could like chi the two. I don't trust myself to know what one away is. And I think hold on. Yeah, there's no like well, hold on. I think I like the hand has already changed, so I can't check whether I was correct or not anymore. I'll just assume I was incorrect because every single time I've said that, I've been incorrect. And Remy going for simples, maybe. Yeah, I think Remy is actually one away for simples now. Or oh, and there's Tempai, right? Yeah, waiting on the seven man. And yeah, I think that this could be a significant hand, but probably will need to be a direct hit. Well, okay, how much of a sumo would be needed? I think that a sumo mangan wouldn't be enough. This is just Rishi simples and two Dora. If two Ura are added onto that and it's a sumo, it's still second, or a direct hit would still second on Piccolo, but a direct hit on Yushika would also shake things up. So yeah, direct hit on Yushika could put Yushika down to 32, but that wouldn't help Remy. Yeah, so yeah, what Remy needs is a hit on Piccolo or Atsumo. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, there was a chance there that Piccolo could deal him, but I think not that greedy. But yeah, Piccolo seems likely to deal in. Oh yeah, just doing it right now, dealing into Yushika. Doesn't change placement. Yep. So that was just fine for Piccolo compared to dealing into Remy full would have been a disaster. Um, and it would have been great for Remy full. But dealing into Yushika there like cost like 2 points as opposed to like 20 points. Yeah. So let's see. I think they've probably started the next game by now. Yeah, it's gonna be a couple minutes. All right, about to start game 2. This is the last game for this group. Gonna change up to second group after this for the second half of semifinals. There seems to be some confusion about that. I think we were pretty clear about it, but people don't seem to be aware that it's only 2 Hanshan. Okay, starting out with Remy Fool this time. Nice looking hand. Starting out with Ipeco. Yeah, okay. So, okay, Honitsu. I mean, there's okay. Yeah, this is kind of a little crazy hand for Remy here. How close is Dushka? Dushka's pretty close, but the issue may be that 2-3. So I wonder if Dushka will drop the 3 so to avoid having to deal with. No, drop C8. Yeah, so the thing about 3 so is you can open on the 4 so, but have to deal with that. Yeah, that 1. Yeah, I wonder why Dushka's keeping the 1. Could also get a Sanshoku. I wonder if Yushika is thinking of the Sanshoku possibilities. Like if Yushika draws a oh, okay. Right. So yeah, I guess it's just gonna be just keeping that 1 is almost like a safe tile. It is safe against 2 players. Oh, and there's Tenpai. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, this is kind of tragic for Remiful here. Like, look at this hand. Look at this beautiful hand. Just didn't have the time to didn't get a chance to call anything. Didn't have a chance to develop into full Shinitsu. Got to call that, right? No. So if Remy had called that, would have 6-6, 7-7, 8-8, and then 7-8-9. That's perfect, right? Like that would be 1 away for Shinitsu. I wonder why Remy didn't call that. It just feels like it's too late. Now it's 1 away. Or maybe thinking of Toy Toy. I don't know. I wouldn't care about Toy Toy at this stage. Like getting a dealer Mangan is already plenty good. But I mean, this is a chance for. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it's tragedy. It's a tragedy. This Haneman Chinitsu Toy Toy never came into being. Despite that, yeah, I feel like after those first couple of draws, starting out with like 2 pairs in pin tiles and like everything set up for like a Toy Toy Onitsu with any kind of reasonable draws, any kind of reasonable calling, it just never happened. Oh well. Okay. All right, what do we got going on here? Well, Piccolo drawing a triple. So Piccolo also having kind of a decent hand for Chinitsu, but a little slow. Like having these completed blocks, it doesn't really give you much to call on. Certainly could pawn the 1s or the 8s. Could chi the 6. Oh, so yeah, I wonder what will Piccolo call there? No, it didn't call that. So yeah, I mean it would be a step back to call that, knowing that you have to go for Chinitsu. I don't know if maybe it's still worth it because of the additional value you get to the hand, like getting a guaranteed dealer Mangan. Yeah, playing at a table like this, you got to be skeptical that you're going to get all the tiles you need to complete Shinitsu when you're like kind of far away from it in the second row. It does make sense just to deny that, go for a regular hand. Oh, okay. Now one away. Was Vittoria going for Kokshi? I didn't notice this whole time. Yeah, I guess that's the thing is like because we don't allow I take the Ricci on the six pin. So Piccolo is playing very defensively before. Um, yeah, didn't take it. Going for an upgrade. It's kind of hard to upgrade this. Well, so could have taken. Okay. Oh, there's an upgrade. That's no baton weight. Yeah, it's being done. That was a single weight. Um, not a Kanchan weight. I don't know why I thought it was Kanchan. Um, but yeah, Watora I think kind of felt like there's nothing else to do other than go for Kokshi because there's no Kyushu Q high tournament rules. Oh, taking the con makes sense as dealer having a good weight. In Ricci, just take the con. Remy has not a great weight, so we'll see. This may just go to exhaustive here. Yushika probably not going to deal in here, I assume. um, oh, but hold on. What happened there? I'm confused. That was a deal in. Did Piccolo pass on that? Is that? Oh, it's Hurricane. Oh, okay, okay. I'm a dummy. I don't know what. It's right there in front of me. those pink tiles. The guy two cons. That second con is a bit wild. Maybe I was hoping for a Rinchan. Oh, look at this beautiful hand. Well, beautiful mind shapes, anyway. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, it's actually got two really nice shapes here. And I mean, starting out with five shapes, starting out two away, you can't really complain. It's not bad. A little bit low on value, just basically Dora only. Hard to become. It could become Pinfu not in a not too difficult way by drawing into this Nobaton here and using this as the pair, getting rid of the nines, to take some evolution of the hand. But Remy is actually really close now. Two away, but can open really easily. Maybe we'll go for Honeytsu, but I kind of doubt it. A little bit of backfire on the seven pin. Is Watora has that 6677 shape that we all love. That makes you really desperate for the 5 or the 8. Oh, nice draw for Yushika. Drawing in the second, completing those so shapes there. Oh, I did not notice that tempai for Hatsu only. It's a pretty good chunk of points there. Alright, Watora's dealership. Well, look at this nice hand. 1, 2, only 3 shapes. I guess 4 shapes if you count this as a pair next to. Now, okay, now it's got 4 shapes and it's got this Ipeco shape. And this could become a Junshan or a Chanta. So we'll see if Watora opens. Watora could open on say the 9 mon. It'd be pretty ballsy to do that. So we'll see. I guess there is also some chance of Itsu. It's a bit crazy to think about that, but it could happen. If say Watora drew the 6 and dropped the East, and then drew the 5 and started dropping like the 4-2, and then opened up to go for Itsu and possibly Chinitsu. Can't totally discount these things. Hmm. Yeah, Dushka is getting pretty close, I think. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, like one away. It's got a nice headless now. Oh no, that's not a headless. That was a tempi. Oh yeah, yeah, because it had that pair there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it could have been a headless, but it just wouldn't. It would have been dumb to do that. Some reason, I was thinking like, okay, the 2 3 3, you drop the 3 and you get headless. When you could just drop the 2 for tempi. That's Ricci only though. Okay. Watora waiting on just the Forso. With 2 Dora, yeah, this could really shake things up. And how many of those? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those weights already in people's hands, and one of them discarded. So there's only a couple left. Hmm. I'm wondering if Piccolo may end up discarding like the 9 at some point. It's getting pretty close to the end of the hand, so maybe we'll not feel the need to risk that. Okay. Let's see. So, I mean, the 4 seems like it might come out if it was actually well. Yeah. Remy drew it. Remy could drop that 4 for Tempai. It's possible. Oh no, Sumo to Ishika. Okay, there we go. Yushika really doing well, huh? So far. If Yushika gets another first year, will be looking pretty good to make it into finals. Got nice. How many shapes is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted but didn't count. Motor's got some. I mean, one good shape. Remy's hand looks excellent though. Remy got the advantage here, I think. May steal first. No, yeah, Risha got the 3 pairs, 4 pairs. Okay. So yeah, if Yusha draws a 5th pair here, we may see a shift towards cheat toy. Oh, and Remy actually going for simples, or I mean simples, or it could be Honitsu, Shinitsu, and Remy thinking about calling that. Yeah, going Honitsu. 1 away for Honitsu now, right? Thinking about calling that too. Probably didn't really consider it that seriously, but it can be helpful to tell yourself to chill out a little bit and think about it. So this might be could certainly call this 3 so if it was dropped. I mean, it wouldn't be that helpful, but it would be shifting from the 8-9 to the 6-8 essentially. Shifting from a Penshan to a Kanshan. And I wonder, hmm. Oh, never mind. Okay. So Watora is now 1 away, alright? Oh, and that's it. What weight is that? That's a Shampong weight. So yeah, that's just 1 Dora, just a Richie Dora only. But Adding on Sumo or Ura onto that makes it pretty significant. Probably steal third place. Yushka not being very pushy here. Probably expects someone to deal in. Not as worried about Sumo. Is everybody opening up, and one person Rishi, the other two opening up, maybe kind of feels it's okay to kind of chill out, especially being in first place. The bad thing will be if Remy wins, but it's just as likely that Remy will deal into this. If Remy does push, just as likely that Remy will deal in to this Richie, which would be just fine for Dushka. So it's totally okay to not worry about trying to win. Oh, it takes the chi there. Hmm. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why Dushka took that chi. I guess there's the possibility that someone may scout tiles for you, and you can end up getting in a tempai. Like, if you can take the chi without it hurting you, then you may as well do it. If it gives you some chance to get into a tempai 100% safely. Yeah, Watora doesn't quite steal first, but almost does. Cuts off Remy. Well, likely would have just gone to exhaustive, which would have been a lot worse for Dushka. That was actually possibly the best result that Dushka could have hoped for. I mean, a smaller win from Watora would have been better, but that was certainly the person that was best to win. Yeah, Remy, an excellent draw. Now has something going here. Can get rid of this 6 pretty soon. another really good draw. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this 6, 6, 7, 7 is kind of gross, but yeah, maybe we'll get lucky and draw the 5 or 8. Okay, yeah, this hand really shaping up. Yushka getting a second Dora. So Yushka maybe thinking about going simples now. Just has to get rid of this pair of one pins, but will be able to open up and make use of these 2 Dora and really secure that first place going into South 2. Yeah, yeah. Yushika just opening, going for simples. Oh, and Remy drew a third 7, which is really close now. He can probably reach you any second here. Yeah, Remy I think is just going to push and try and prevent this win from Yushika. It will be really tragic to to deal into it though. I think that Remy really wants to avoid Yushika winning this hand and getting that much of a lead. Oh, Watora won again. Just coming in from behind. I wasn't actually watching that development there. This face off here is more interesting. Yeah, Watora just won the small hand. And now, I wonder if Remy will be able to do the same thing, especially if Remy draws the west. If Remy manages to get a second west and open on the Haku, can really pull out. And got the Haku. Yeah, so Remy can get a Honitsu. Probably the way to get points here is with Honitsu. Drawing the west would be nice, but the chances of drawing it are relatively low. It's not a small chance because there's 3 west left, and they've got to be distributed among 4 players. The chance that another one comes to Remy is not that low, but it's not like 60 or 70%. It's more like 30 or 40%, right, or lower. So, oh, but it got it. Never mind. Just draw it. and now could even pawn another one, and no, that probably wouldn't. Okay, what would that be? So it'd be one for the Haku, two, three, four for that, and then so it'd be Haneman with the Honitsu. So yeah, Remy is building a potential Haneman here, which would really going into South 3 basically. Yeah, that'd be a huge upset in the points and positioning. No longer be tied for first. It'd now be everyone fighting against Remy's first. And Piccolo likely to drop this west at some point, especially being the dealer, being in fourth place. Probably will have to drop that west. Being in fourth place, being in South 2, being the dealer, can't really afford to kind of pussyfoot around and hold on to the floating door the whole match. So yeah, is Remy is in Tempai now, right? Waiting on 5 and 7. Is that it? That seems like. Hold on. 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it like a what is that weight? So is the 4, 5, 7? It's a weird weight. Yeah, because of that 6, 6, 6. Yeah, those triples always give those weird weights. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Okay. Anyway, going into South 3, and yeah, like I said, that Haneman made a huge difference. So now, like, it's going to be really hard for if Remy just plays like kind of reasonably defensively here. Um, but now, like, Remy's got two Dora, so I expect even with the ability to play more defensively without risking losing much in terms of position, probably we'll just push here with those two Dora and try and increase that lead even more. And yeah, definitely. Well, that's a nice draw for Rotora. Kind of not a great draw for Yushka. Oh, another Dora. Okay. Yeah, everything is going right for Remy these past couple of hands. It's in a really nice Ishan 10 that can be opened on in a lot of ways like that. That's Tempai. That's a three-sided. That's the 473. I don't remember what the name for that weight is. Another one of those three-sided weights, which like it makes that I know this is something that I see in 3-1 problems sometimes where I'll be like, okay, that 4-7 weight there looks terrible because you have 3 of the 4 tiles in your hand, not realizing that you also get a weight on the pair that you have because you have the triple in your hand next to the Dianmin, resulting in that flexibility on the pairs, the combination Dianmin Champong weight. Oh boy, Shadow Man music, beautiful. Um, I guess I was kind of assuming that Revi would win this hand, but that's not necessarily the case. Someone else could win, right? Could Watora fight this? I think if anybody, the dealer is going to fight against Remy's hand here. The lack of Dora being in the discards and the Dora being the 4-pin is really like spooky. So people may be kind of scared of this simple hand that Remy is going for. But also Remy's in first place, so it's kind of reasonable to think it may just be a cheap hand that's meant to advance to South 4 without more points being exchanged. Yeah, Yushka deals in. That's going to put Yushka in third. Well in third. Yep. Yeah, and I was saying that this match, the way it was at the start, it really seemed like Yushka had the huge advantage. Now it is looking to get third place. Could certainly. This hand doesn't look bad. 3 3 Dora in hand. Likely we'll go for simples here. I expect. I think the only thing that will stop that is if Dishka in the next few tiles draws a 7-pin, and not the 7-pin, but the 7-mon, or draws another 9. It's like something would have to happen that will make it more efficient to keep the hand closed than to open it, because those Dora are just by themselves 12,000 points. Oh, and Watora really close to Shinitsu. Wow. This is kind of an exciting hand. Going for these everyone going for these fast hands, and Yushka a chance to like really like rack up some points. And Watora may end up keeping not well. I think it's still the most likely thing is to open, because it's very likely to like say draw next to the 4, or draw the 7-mon, or draw the 4-mon or something, and start dropping off those 9s. Is Ishan 10 now? Oh wow. Okay. I feel like it may have been better not to con there. No, I don't know. I wonder if I don't know. I'm just thinking about would it have been better to at some point drop those 9s and try and open. Well, certainly doing it now. May end up with a single weight on the 4-pin. Yeah, I think that Yushika is going to risk a lot here to oh. Yeah, it could. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. Ending up with a shampoo weight. But yeah, could have drawn into that Nakabukure and dropped off that. That is kind of a weird situation where you end up in Ishan 10. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's an upset. That was really good for Irishka. That was excellent. Okay. Yeah, now Watora actually has a chance to steal first tier. I expect that won't happen, but that was an amazing gain of points for Dushka, who is going to get third and now has a strong second. Probably end up getting like 10 points or so out of this game, as opposed to losing a bunch of points on top of getting first in the first game. So it's gonna really go into the second half of the semifinals looking good. Yeah, that's why you don't give up. You don't give up when the game craps on you. Yeah, the entire like middle 2/3 of it after a great start, and still get this turnaround at the end. Gotta wait for your opportunity. So who's gonna win this hand? Oh, Remy just drew the third Hatsu. Okay, I think likely Remy's gonna end this. Is Ishan 10? Now a better Ishan 10? Could end up on a 1-4, or could end up on that Konki 5-6 or hold on. That's a Tenpai. Yeah, okay. It took me. I saw the Tenpai after it won. I wasn't expecting the Tenpai to happen that way. Drew into the Konki weight like before. Like yeah. Well, that's a pretty eventful end there. Jishka shooting back up to second. Piccolo unfortunately losing a bunch of points here, and going to have to make up for that in the second half. Let me take a look at these logs real fast. So how does this compare to the first game? So yeah, Piccolo got a second and then this fourth, so it's a fairly negative in points now. Remy got this third and this first, so that more than equals out. So this third is going to be like minus 15. Well, less than that, like minus 13. And then this first here is going to add on like 35. So yeah, basically like a little bit more than 20 points ahead. But yeah, Watora seems to come out the worst from this first half of the game. Going to really have to make up for that in the second half. But Yushka did excellently, did really well. Got a first and a second. This first being worth about 28 points, and this one being worth about 15. So it's going to come up to a little bit under, a little bit over 40 points positive. So yeah, definitely looking good for finals. Just needs to do reasonably well in the second half of semifinals. And Watora is going to have to like clean up in the second half of semifinals to counteract these first pair of games that went really badly. But yeah. Oh, we got some people joining now. Unfortunately, joining it after the game's already over. I did announce that I was streaming, right? I did. Just maybe I should announce like half an hour beforehand because it seems like it takes a while for people to show up. But there'll be a VOD anyway. Okay. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. That'll be it for now. There's gonna be another game tomorrow. About like 10 minutes from now, but tomorrow. Oh yeah, the people who are joining now are the people who are actually playing. Okay. That makes sense. I didn't think of that. Okay. But yeah, I managed to get through this game. I'm a little sick, so it was a bit rough, but I managed to get through. But thanks everybody. So long.